Right, okay, I'm sorry about this. So let's try not to dilly-dally too much. Right, okay, so of course, whenever you need me. Alright, show me, I'm ready.
Goodbye.
Welcome the beast. So I'm assuming now it's just going to automatically take me to the valley. You'll feel okay here again. Thank you, Andrew. I must find Belle. I will never forget what you've done for us. A prince in disguise complete. Okay, so we've officially welcomed Beast. Kind of should feel at home because I've got some of his lion statues here. So there's his home. Right, so I think we've now triggered her next quest.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Andrew. Would you have time to help me with a small book-related problem? Of course. Well, you see, when I came to your valley, I had to pack lightly, so I could only bring a few books. And I've already read most of them. I'd like to read something new, so I asked Merlin if I could borrow from the Dreamlight Valley, but he said no. He explained that too many books have been borrowed in the past and not returned. The library should be open to everyone. Merlin agrees, but he's rather frustrated with the situation and doesn't want to lose any more books. I'd like to make sure that the library reopens, so was wondering if you could help me locate some of the missing books and bring them back. I can help with that. That's wonderful, thank you. Now, why don't I get half of the books from the list while you get the other half? Could you go see Goofy, Mirabelle, Mr. McDuck and Remy and ask for the library books back?
Oh, this is wonderful.
I don't actually think we've even got a library, have we? Anyway, at least Goofy's here, so let's speak to Goofy. And it's going to rain. Right, it's not going to let me speak to him until I pick these up. Hello, Goofy. Well, how the books villagers forgot to return to the Dreamlight Valley, and your name is on it. Gosh, I knew something slipped my mind. Look, I got the book right here. Please tell Merlin I'm really sorry. Well, I'm sure we've learned some very helpful things. Gosh, I think so. Just hope I remember them. Thanks, Andrew, and thanks for helping Merlin care for the Dreamlight Valley.
Goodbye.
Why? Oh, he was hiding behind it. Right, so as we're just by Scrooge McDuck, let's go and speak to him. If these streams end abruptly again, what I'll do is I'll just literally get them together, edit them together, and upload them. So anyway, Andrew, I cannot wait to hear what new opportunity you have for me today. It's more about something you have for me, actually. Belle and I are looking for missing books from the library, and you're supposed to have one of them. Ah, yes, coin pool theory. A fascinating subject. In fact, I've a mind to keep it for myself. You can always borrow it again. I might just do that, after I reimburse the library, of course. But unfortunately, I no longer have the book. So where is it? It's quite a humorous tale, actually. I was on Dazzle Beach digging for treasure, but alas, I could not find even a rusted farthing. To get a bit of relief from the sun, I sat down on one of the holes I dug and decided to do some reading. After a spell, I got up and filled in the hole, and it was only once I got back to the plaza that I realized the book was missing. I must have buried it by mistake. I planned to go back and dig it up, but I have no idea which hole I buried it in. Don't worry, I'll find it. One book treasure hunt to dig it up. Dazzle Beach coming right up.
Bye-bye.
Right, so I'll go and dig his one up in a minute, but let's talk to Remy, because what's the betting he's mislaid his one as well. Of course, if Remy's even in here, where is... Oh. Right, so Remy's actually in his own home. Right, well, let's speak to Mirabelle first, as she's coming over this way.
It's so good to see you.
Andrew, I'm glad to see you. I really need your help. I was trying to make stuffed toys that look like some of my cousin Antonia's animal friends. So I borrowed a book of sewing patterns, crafty creatures from the library, but when I saw Remy and he wanted me to taste the new apparatus he made, which of course I had to do, and now I can't find the book. That's what I'm just here to talk about. Really? Phew, that's a relief. The last place I remember having it was in the plaza when I was feeding the squirrels. I'll start by looking in the plaza. Right, okay. So now it's just become a complete search party for books. Somebody that's a Ravenclaw, as well as a I don't even know where I would start looking because I've changed so much of the plaza. It could be literally anywhere. Right, Remy. No, don't exit. And he didn't follow me.
Excuse me, but I could use a human's help. Bonjour.
Bonjour, Andrew. Always good to see you. What could I do for you today? Belle and I are gathering books borrowed from the library, and you want me to return the one I borrowed. Trust me, I wish I could. Unfortunately, there's one small problem. You cooked it, I lost it. What happened? I was reading the novel Extraordinary Rat's Ventures about a rat adventurer on the pontoon on Dazzle Beach. But then Donald tripped on the turtle and started yelling. He startled me so much I dropped the book in the water. It's got to be ruined, right? No, Merlin, he must have enchanted all the books from the Dreamlight Library to protect them from getting damaged. You think so? I guess I would return. Would be pretty Merlin's thing to do. I'll try to fish it out from Dazzle Beach once I get the rest of the books. Thanks.
Hope to see you soon.
Right. Oh, well, that was easy. There's the one on the plaza. Right, so one I need to fish out and one I need to dig up. Oh, did you notice I'm actually wearing a suit from Beauty and the Beast? I don't know if anybody else has noticed this. Right, that's not it. Oh, well, to be fair, I did need some shrimps. I really would love to know how we get these bottle things and what they're related to. This is going to be a bit of a long. It would be ironic if it was next to Ursula's place. Right, okay. Aha! Should have realised it would be there.
This rain actually feels nice.
Well, at least it actually sounds like rain, which makes a kind of a change. Right. Now, the question is it going to be marked a bit like that, or... am I just going to have to start randomly digging anywhere? Oh, it's woody. I thought it was a digging area. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to just have to randomly dig anywhere then, by the looks of it. Won't allow me to talk to him. I'm feeling pretty good today. It's weird. What sparked this feeling? I guess I was thinking about all the people here in the valley, what I think of us as friends. Friends are important, especially as you get older. You've got to hold on to the ones you've got, because it gets harder and harder to make new ones. You're right, I guess I should tell my friends that I'm happy they're around, even if it feels a little cheesy. Thanks for being my friend, Andrew.
Back to my solitude.
So there we go. So originally you could barely hear anything that was being said, but now it's like you're getting some a sense of clearance. That. Experiment number 5232. Only one way to seal the magic. I'll hide a code in these books, something no one will ever think of. Okay, that is just something randomly new. I probably should write that down. Just bear with me a moment. Okay, I'm back. So, 5, 2, 3, 2. It's an experiment. I'm hoping that that is the experiment number. Right, so only one way to seal the magic. I'll hide a code in these books. Something no one will ever think of. I'm assuming that this will give us something. So, it's quite interesting to just randomly see that. Right, so we just got that weird code thing from that book underneath the other side here. So, for those who've just joined, trying to find some books at the moment to return to the library. And I've just found this random book down here. It's got this number. I've made a note of it because I believe it'll have something to do with something in the near future. I might have to probably look that up at some point just to find out what that is. Right, so I'm supposed to be trying to find a book that's buried. Trouble is, it doesn't seem to give any indication as to where it is buried. Okay, let me just going to quickly get a drink. Just bear with me. Right, okay, sorry about that. So, apparently we're not actually looking directly for a hole itself. It says that somewhere around here, because I just did a quick look, in case you're wondering, there's supposed to be a pile of dirt somewhere. Oh, well, I guess it depends on where you've put. Oh. There we go. That's kind of my own fault because I've got all this here, so I'd never have found that without having
This
to look it
valley
up.
has so much to explore.
Right, so bring the books back to Belle. So where is Belle? Oh. Where are you, Belle? Oh look, Donald's gone to sleep now. It's a weird thing that they seem to do in this valley. But then I suppose, I don't know, if you get people who stay up all night in human life, then I guess you need to have some of the characters up to interact with. She's gone to... Oh, is that Beast? It's gone to sleep. Okay, so look, I think that's... Oh, there she is, look. Hello, Belle.
May I help you?
Oh, thank you, Andrew. You found all the missing books.
Oh,
Now we can return them to Merlin. Please come with me. I'm sure he'll want to thank you.
I hope we can talk again soon.
I don't know why he didn't ask me to return them himself, to be honest. Why they just don't go through that, I don't know. Anyway, let's not worry about their preferences of how they travel somewhere. Merlin, if you have a moment, there's something I'd like to discuss. An intellectual pursuit, I hope, and that would be... Andrew and I wanted to help the library. So we found some of your missing books. You did? Why, that's stupendous. I was sure I'd never get them back. Goodness, I must say I'm quite impressed. In fact, I'd like to invite you both to become honorary Dreamlight librarians. Thanks. A librarian? Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much. Of course, you will have to familiarize yourself with my classification system. Perhaps you can start by finding the proper place for all the books you've brought back. Where exactly is this library? But what if I put something on the wrong shelf? Don't you worry. I've cast an enchantment for such a possibility. If you put something on the wrong section, the shelf itself will let you know. Right, so go to Dreamlight Valley. But where is it? I don't even know where it is. Is it in his house? I mean, logically speaking, I would have thought it would have been in the castle. Oh, I went into the wrong... Well, I needed to energize up anyway. Right, is it in here by any chance?
Do you have a moment?
Oh, yes it is, look. Can we talk?
I have so much to tell you.
Andrew, thank you so much for your help. The Dreamlight Library has been reopened, and I'm really looking forward to helping with it. I was able to find the correct spots for all but 3 of these books. I'm hoping you can assist me. The first one is Sewing Book, and you got from Belle Creations. And the only classifications that I haven't tried is Owl Care, How to Train Your Sugar Pat, and Wondrous Arts and Crafts. I would say Wondrous Arts and Crafts. So Crafty Creatures, I believe, belongs in... That was my first choice. I hope it's the right one.
Oh.
I put the book back on the shelf and nothing odd happened. Merlin told us the library would let us know if we made a mistake. So I think we got it right on the first try. Now the second book we need to shelve the one Mr. McDuck borrowed called Coin Pool Theory. The classifications I haven't tried are monetary physics and swim strokes, metamorphosis for beginners, and magic duels 101. I can see which one that's going to be. I can think core opposites should be monetary physics and swim strokes. Goodness, do you think the book is about swimming in actual coins? Is that possible? Well, if you haven't met Scrooge... I'll most certainly put it in my reading list, but for now I'll put it on the shelf.
Oh.
That was the right shelf, and on the first try it seems we make rather a good team. Now the lost book is one I got from Ursula. Cursed Negotiations Making Better Devious Deals. She said it was very inspiring. Sure it was. The only shells I haven't tried is Wizard Inferior Design, Magical Contract Law, and Prophecies What Could Go Wrong. I'll go with that. That was right, shelf. I was the team. Everything worked in the first try, and I had plans to start reading one of the books in the Dreamlight Library. I've made a list of ones I'm most looking forward to. But while I was placing Cursed Negotiations, Making Better Devious Deals back where it belongs, I found something at the back of the shelf hidden behind the other books. It was a rather mysterious book written in letters I've never seen before. I wonder what it says. Could be the first chapter of a new adventure. That's what I was hoping too. I'm going to try and decipher the mysterious book. I have to know what it's about. Thank you again, Andrew, for helping me find the missing volumes so everyone can enjoy the library. I'll see you
You're
soon.
very talented.
Right, so that is Belle's quest. Now, obviously I can't do anything with beasts, so... So, baked carp, black passion lily, and fish pie. So, that's what I need to get her to the next level. So, I think I should probably do that. So, fish pie. Ironically, I think she had a fish pie last night. Baked carp. And black passion lily. Which I believe could be up in the Forgotten Lands. Right, okay, so best thing to do is get us to hang out with us.
I have so much to tell you.
Right, so let's hang out. Now let's have a conversation with her. Hello Andrew, I was wondering if you'd like to play a little game with me. It's something I've been thinking about since I met Lumiere and Cogsworth. If you were transformed into an object, what would you want to be? A clock? A candelabra? Tough question. I agree, but don't just think of things like clocks or teapots. It could be almost anything. I would say a bookcase. Oh, that's wonderful. You could keep all your favourite books on your shelves. In fact, that might be my choice. But could I just still read the books? Right, so that's that. Okay, so so say she's following us, isn't she? Do you know what? I just thought I could have just gone straight into my own place to make these. Right, so fish pie, which I do believe is in the next section. Baked carp. Now, I think that is going to be a new recipe. Is it going to be one of those 1-star ones? Right, I might have to look this one up because sorry about this. I did say I was going to do a live stream of all the ingredients I've yet to do. Oh right, so you need to actually mix carp and butter together. Yep, that was the new recipe. Right, so Belle, hope you're feeling peckish. Grilled fish, no. I want the baked carp. Where is the baked carp? Oh, well there's the fish pie. Oh, Minnie's up.
Ooh.
I noticed they seem to level up fairly quick. Right, so let's see what we need to, so... Andrew, I've been trying to understand this mysterious book I found in the Dreamlight Valley Library. It seems to be some sort of code. Do you think you could help me? Ooh, code breaking. Tell me everything. I'm glad you're as interested as I am, but there's not much to say at the moment. I've tried all sorts of ways to understand what's written here, but I haven't had any luck. If only Papa's translation machine had really worked. Translation machine? What's that? Well, my father was an inventor and he designed many marvelous machines. He has one project that was just a fantastical idea, but I made sure to keep the plans for it just in case. It's called a translation machine, and if it could be made, it would translate text into different languages. You don't suppose we could use some of the magical things here in the valley to create it, do you? I just know what we could. That would be wonderful. If I could find the designs, I'm sure I brought them with me to help remind me of him. Where did you see them? I suppose it has been a while. I found them in the Beast's castle where we met. Papa had visited there before we met and must have dropped them. Oh, you mean in your room? Royal realm? I could go back there to look for you. What am I looking for? There are design pages, a few of them. They might be scattered around the castle after what happened with the books there. Great. I'll go to your realm and find the design pages. I don't know if that means she'll come with us or what, but we'll see. I love the way Olaf is just literally interacting with the critters. No, it's just Right, I'm going to guess the library first. So let's go through the shortcut. Oh, that could be one of them. So all the books flew around, but yet somehow there's only one page in the library. I guess it's the other one's in the garden. Right, so that I know. There we go. This way. Right, so there's Belle. Here we go. There's the plans. Andrew, I can't believe it. You found all the design pages for Papa's invention. Now I just have to put them together. And there it is. Papa wanted to invent a machine that would read a book, translate it into another language, and then print the translation. Like a computer. I'm afraid I don't know what that is. It's sort of a thinking machine. Well, I suppose it could be similar. Papa had a lot of ideas for this invention, but it never worked. Well, why don't we take your father's ideas for inspiration, but make something a little more modern? I know just what we need. A motherboard. Wally probably has one. I'm sure he'd love to help. He always does, and is always so sweet about it. I'll ask Wally then. What else do I need? It looks like Papa planned on using softwood glass, and something Papa labelled tinkering parts. Oh, I can't believe that Papa's invention might actually work. Well, hello, Simba. Right, so we've got everything else, so we need to just find Wally. Oh, keep pressing the wrong button, I'm sorry. Right, so everybody's up again now. Oh, it's actually in his home. Right. No, don't go that way because you won't get through there. So we'll get to feeding you later, rabbits. I must have quite a few tinkering parts by now. Wally. I'm always happy to see you. Directive. I need a motherboard. Do you have such a thing? Ta-da! Well, you were keeping one with you. Thank you very much, Wally. Right, so now just got to go craft it. Actually, do you know what? I just did that and I think he's got... Actually, no, I don't think he has. I was going to say, I think he's got a crafting table in his house, but I don't think he has actually. Right, okay. Where's Belle? Oh, there she is. Here we go. Let's start the translation machine and see what happens. Andrew, this is amazing. I never thought Papa's invention would really be built. The translation machine, it's like it's talking to me, asking me questions. What kind of questions? Well, right now it's asked me the name of the bravest horse of them all? Well, let's answer this and see where it goes. So the bravest horse of them all. Maximus. Philippe. You mean my horse? Well, it did get me to help my father once. Oh, yeah, I should have remembered that. It's been so long since I've seen Beauty and the Beast. Oh, and it's raining again. Let's see if that's the proper answer. It worked. It translated a small part of a sentence. The mysterious book's first two words are I am. Andrew, the question was related to me. How can that be? I'm not sure. Maybe the magic here is affecting the machine, and since you're the one using it, that must be it. Let's see what's next. Now it's asking me about the perfect time to learn about someone's real identity in a story. The right moment in a book is to learn about someone's true identity. Everybody knows during the chapter 3? Well, that's where it happens in my favourite book. I hope it's the right answer. It was right. It printed two more words. Dreamlight Valleys. I am Dreamlight Valleys. I wonder what comes after that. Is there another question? Yes, and hopefully the last one. Alright, what's the question? It wants to know which object a majordoma would be turned into if under an enchantress's spell. A majordoma under an enchantress's spell would turn into a clock? Not in my experience, but if you're sure. A candelabra? I might have mispronounced that. I'm just wondering if that was meant to be like a... Alright, okay. That's it, we did, Andrew. It's translating. I can read the entire first sentence. I am Dreamlight's I am Dreamlight Valley's best mystery solver. Another mystery I can't wait to read more. Let's let the translation machine work. Thank you for all your help, Andrew. I'll tell you as soon as I've read the entire mysterious book. Right, so that's that one done. Yeah, but they do seem fairly short, some of these quests at the moment. So this one I have to get her to level 7, so I'm going to have to do a fair amount of work. Beast appears to be up. So where is he? Oh, he's up here. Actually, what is his... Fruit salads, dream ice cream. Right. Okay, so let's do those. Do you know what? I am right by where I live. Why don't I just go and cook in there? In fact, I could cook in any one of these places here. Right, I should have actually wrote down what he wanted, shouldn't I? It was a bit daft, wasn't it? Yeah, so one of the things I noticed in the recent update is there's been some added extra bits to these. So obviously there's an extra quest here that I will be intending to do. So these are new ones that are added. Now this one here, I didn't actually do that at the time, but I will be intending to do the pirate one. I believe that's a current event as well, as is this one and that one. That was something to do with Donald, which I never did. Hopefully they'll do them. I'm not sure about this one. I think this is the current event again. Right, so fruit salads and dream in the cream. Or dream ice cream. That should at least get him to level 2. Right, so they should both technically be desserts. Right, dream ice cream, so I'm probably going to have to look this one up as well, because this looks like it's new. Probably one I've actually possibly might have made already. 1 slush ice cream, 1 milk, 1 Dreamlight fruit. Okay, so 1 slush ice cream. I've only got 1, so I'm going to have to purchase some more. 1 milk. 1 Dreamlight fruit. Now, I'm hoping that's going to be under fruits. Yep. So that's how you make that. So let's go and find Beast. And we'll present him with his gifts. So he's literally over this way.
There's something special about this place.
I don't enjoy rain. It makes my fur smell unpleasant. Right, I've got something to give you, so... Right, so we've got some new... So I'm going to make him... I think a miner.
I need your help. Please.
Right, so now we've just... No.